So today's video, guys, so hey.
Nigeria. Yeah, you heard it. Igbos are the most worthless tribe in Nigeria. Get angry all you like, but they are just all mouth and no depth, just mouth.
Hey, onwekwana ihe mmadụ na-ada ahụ na Nigeria nka. Okay, kind of watch one video. Somebody, an author, wrote a book and omitted Igbo in the history book. So, I was just going through my social media, you know, just as we used to online commenters now, as we used to flip the pages. I was just flipping the pages of social media and I saw this guy like that. He was just talking on top of his voices, you know, he was just talking loud. He said that why must Igbos be excluded in the book? That the son came back home and was asking him a question, Daddy, that why is it that you told me that Igbo is one of the top 3 ethnic groups in Nigeria, but why is Igbo is not included in our history book? That other tribes are there in our history book, but Igbos, except Igbos, Igbo is not in our history book. The dad said, you don't mean what you're saying. No, Igbo must be there.
You know, Igbos are the most worthless tribe in Nigeria. Yeah, you heard it. Igbos are the most worthless tribe in Nigeria. Get angry all you like, but they are just all mouth and no depth, just mouth. Because if they are not, why should this be happening in Nigeria right now? Why should this be happening? You know how they told us that they removed history from the Nigerian curriculum because they didn't want sentiment, you know, because of the war, the civil war. But history just got reintroduced to the Nigerian educational system. And guess what? Guess what they put inside here? See, before now, my son came and asked me, I said, Dad, I thought Igbos were the 3rd biggest tribe in Nigeria. I said, yes. He said, how come there is no Igbo in their history book? Jesus. I was shocked. I took their book and I looked at it. All the history of all the major tribes in Nigeria. We have the Hausa State, Kanuri Empire, Nupe, Igala, Yorubas, Benin Kingdom, Efik, Niger Delta, and Shekiri. No Igbo. For a tribe that has almost 5 to 6 states in Nigeria. No Igbo whatsoever. The painful part of it is that, you see this Efik here? No, but if people want to know vessel, but see this Efik here? Then put them on purpose. It was put here on purpose to let the Igbos know that we know what we are doing and we are worthless. I don't want to talk about the people that wrote the book, but this is the junior secondary school revised. Okay, this is the junior secondary school revised standard edition. JSS1. You know, the funny part is that our biggest flex as Igbos is just 2 things: to build houses and paint them white so we can show them every December on Twitter, on social media, and of course name our children Jewish names. That's the only thing that we know how to do best right now. Because if this is happening, like, we have been erased from our history.
Who cares now? Who cares? You know, who cares? Self?
Rubbish.
They have now collected the book. Lo and behold, Igbo is not in that book. Igbo was not even mentioned on that book. Really? So the guy now was like, really? So this can happen in this Nigeria in 2020, 2026, 2025, 2020, this period we are now. So this kind of thing can happen in Nigeria at this stage. Wow. The man took the book and went through it. Lo and behold, nowhere Igbo was mentioned. He started to raise alarm. He said that Igbo is the most I can't even say what he said because what he said is wrong. Igbo are the most respected people we have in Nigeria. Yes. If you disrespect yourself, I'm not going to disrespect myself. Igbos are the most respected people, yes, in Nigeria. If you don't know that, know it today. Is it because somebody just on purpose omitted Igbo on anybody can write any book? Like, I can pick up a book now and write about Nigeria and I will decide to omit any tribe. Yes, it doesn't mean that tribe is useless or that tribe. No, don't ever go there. Igbo is most sensible people we have in Nigeria. Everybody knows that. Yes, everybody, you can't dispute it. Everybody knows that. You know, I cannot believe what that guy said. No, I can't even use my mouth to repeat it. So, having said that, guys, Igbo people know they do nkoja. Aya dey emekwe nkoja. Igbo sa dey eme nkoja. Igbo sa dey eme nkoja. Igbo zuru ka eme unu si Igbo taa nwere onwe gị today. Igbo dire dị nwere onwe ha tata. Igbo adịghị emekwe nkụja. Igbo erugo ibu a nation of their own. You know, with or without, Igbo erugo nation of their own. So onye osoro, if you like, write a book, include Igbo. If you like, write a book, don't include Igbo. That one is your what? Is your cup of tea. The story already has told itself. The story is there. Even a blind person self, even a deaf person knows the story. The story about Nigeria and the Igbos. Everybody knows, even foreigners, not to talk of a child born here in Nigeria. If you like, write it on your history book. If you don't like, don't write it on your history book. The internet is there. The Gen Z of nowadays, the children of nowadays, they know internet more than you. That book the man wrote self, that little child that is asking this question, give him more 5 years. He will teach you more than what he wrote on that book. He will tell you, he will teach you about Nigeria. He will tell you the story of Nigeria without that your book. You know, without that your book, that a child will tell you the story about Nigeria. You think that everything is documented online. Everything is documented online. It's a history that nobody can erase. Igbo history. Igbo history. Country that let me not just talk. Let me not just talk, you know, because the history, you don't need to look for it. The history is there, glaring, looking at you. It's just that what happened, they don't want to use their mouth to say it. Ihe mere n'oge anwa 1967 to 1970. Ọnụ ha apụrụ ịkịa. That's why all the hard, all the difficult ide n'akwụkwọ. Oke ka ọ bịa bụzie na ha nwa onye a ka data ọtọ ka ọ bịa bụzie na ya nwazi gbaziri ha n'anwụ. You know, the author will say, no, I'm not the one to use my mouth to talk what happened during those days. What are the history of Igbo? I'm not the one in Nigeria. I'm not the one that is gonna use my hand pen it, because if you must say the truth, ifele ga-eme ekwensu for real. If they must say the truth, ifele eme ekwensu. I heard the ebe. You know, so but all the same now, the history is there. The child will still know the history, whether you like it. Put it, if you like, put that, add the history of Igbos. If you don't like, don't add the history of Igbos. But the child, every child, even the children now clamoring for secession now in Nigeria, were they born during the Biafran War? They were not born now during those days. So how did they get their information? They are online. Every information there. You ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT will tell you all the stories. You know, the story is there. You don't need anybody. You don't need to be told. Okay? You don't need to be told. It's just that the little kid that is asking questions is still little. You know, give him 5 more years now. The child will become your teacher to teach you the history of Nigeria. So you don't need to worry your life. You know? So that's no problem. That's to tell you their mind. What they are thinking in their mind about the Igbos. Hey, ọkụ dị over. Ihe ndị mmadụ na-echere mmadụ ibe ha. Ọ gịnị dị ka ndị Igbo mere ndị nke a dị sef biko. Alụsokwere ndị Igbo agha. Asịkwa na enyere anyị $20, 20 pounds. Yeah. After the war, they gave Igbos only 20 pounds. After if you like, have $1 million in your bank, have £1 million in your bank. What they gave every Igbo man that have account, that have money in the bank, is only 20 pounds. Only 20 pounds. So those are the things they don't want to mention. You know, they don't want to mention all those things so that the kids will not be looking at them that really, oh, these people really did, dirty, so time. You know, they don't want to mention so many things. That's why it's hard for them to write the history book. If they want to write the history, Nigeria history, they write history, not lies. They want to write the right history, not lies. They will be reporting themselves to this Gen Z of nowadays, because Gen Z of nowadays don't care. Say, yo, you are from Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. They don't care. The Gen Z of nowadays, hence they see that thing you did is wrong. If you like, be Hausa. If you like, be Yoruba. If you like, be Igbo. The Gen Z don't want to support anything rubbish, anything wey no good. Gen Z no want support, you know. So that is why they are afraid of adding the truth in their book. Once you mention Igbos, you will write everything about Igbo. So if you didn't write everything or write the truth, the truth is not complete. And when Igbo people see it, they will find out and say, really, who wrote this now? You didn't write, this is not us. You didn't represent us well. The person now started running when nobody is pursuing them. Those people that wrote that book. You see, guys, I'll show you guys this book, okay? All right, we don't want to stress much on this one because this one doesn't worth stressing. Doesn't worth stressing because, yeah, I wish they will equally remove Igbos in their map so that everything will be complete. You know, yeah, I wish they will equally remove it in their map too. Yeah, yes, you know, when they already started removing it because they ban history in Nigeria. They ban history, not knowing that they now wrote their own history and remove Igbo. Hey, nah, wow. Hey, nah. Okay. No wahala. They say no wahala, be no wahala. All right, guys, thank you for watching. See you guys. Any update because I heard that government have I will look for this thing for the information that government wrote that book is not approved to be sold in Nigeria. That book is not approved, that they are not gonna sell that book. What of the one they sold already? You know, the man that that man that did that video, the man that did that video, he bought that book from them, right? So what are they saying? And that is how many households bought that book. How are they going to recall the book back? So if they say that that book will not be sold, that book are not going to sell in Nigeria market, what of the one they sold already? The ones already sold, what are they going to do to recall it? To recall the one they sold? Who is fooling who? We don't even care, sef. We don't even care. It's even better so that will serve as evidence of what they are meting against the Igbo people. You know, that we don't care. Igbo people don't care. What they want now, sef, is if there's a way, they will say, oh, everybody manage your area, manage your, you know, all those old eastern states, the way it was before. They should just do it like that. Let everybody go and manage themselves. Simple and short. But all this one they are doing like this. Somebody will write a whole book of Nigeria, a whole history book, omitting Igbo entirely. That has a lot of weight, and that speaks volume. You know, that has weight and speaks a lot of volume. You know, that speaks volume. Okay. What else? What else? Nothing wey person no go see for Musa. For Gateman, Musa Gateman. Nothing wey person no go see for Musa Gateman hand. All right, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Love you all.